So I realized I forgot to do the... Oh, I had 80%. Oh, cool. I forgot to show the story at the end last time, like I said. The cave painting story, so we're gonna start with that. Because I forgot. I knew I was gonna forget, too. I knew when it said it. It's like, I'm probably gonna forget. And then I forgot. Let's see, it should be... No, it's not inventory, it's database. Because it's data. Document? Yes. The Legend of the Sky Woman.
In the first days of the world, the earth was covered with water. There was no light in the sky, neither sun at day, nor stars or moon at night. Under the surface lived the water animals: loon, kingfisher, otter, muskrat. They all lived in darkness.
I didn't realize a muskrat was a water animal.
The Great Spirit sat beneath the branches of a glowing apple tree with roots that sank into the clouds. One day, the Great Spirit called to his daughter, the Sky Woman. He pulled up the tree so she could look down to the earth. "How can they live in such darkness and chaos?" asked the Sky Woman. The Great Spirit replied, "If you desire, you can bring them light and order." The Great Spirit gathered up the Sky Woman in his hands and gently lowered her down. When he let go, she began to fall slowly towards the earth. The water animals lifted their heads and looked up in wonder at the glowing woman in the sky. "What will happen when she reaches the water?" they asked one another. All the animals dove as deep as they could to find land. None could hold their breath long enough until finally Muskrat brought up a little bit of earth in his paws. A great turtle arrived, and Muskrat put the earth on his back. The turtle grew, and the earth multiplied until they became a great island.
Okay, but why'd the turtle grow?
Now called North America.
Why'd the turtle grow?
From beneath the water, the swans flew up to meet the Sky Woman. They caught her and carefully set her down upon the new land. The Sky Woman thanked the animals. "Now I can give this land spirit," she said. She then gave birth to twin sons. The son who was born first was born laughing and was called the Good Spirit. The son who was born second caused the Sky Woman so much pain that she died. He was called the Evil Spirit. The Good Spirit grieved for his mother, but he took her eyes and raised them into the sky, so one could become the sun and the other the moon. Her tears became the stars. This way, the world would no longer be in darkness. The Good Spirit buried what was left of his mother under the earth to nourish the soil. All the trees and plants would grow out of her. Meanwhile, while the Good Spirit worked in the light, the Evil Spirit did mischief within the shadows. The Evil Spirit crossed the land, moving from shadow to shadow. "I will ruin everything my brother has made," he said. And so, when the Good Spirit made strong trees and swift deer, the Evil Spirit made poisonous berries and stinging insects. Finally, the Good Spirit took red clay from the earth and made humans. He taught humans how to speak and live together. The jealous Evil Spirit made himself servants out of sea foam. The good spirit saw that his creations heeded his words and were capable of wisdom. He wished that they might live forever in harmony. The good spirit saw the mischief that his brother did and knew that even his help would not be enough. He told his brother to stop making trouble, but the evil spirit refused. Knowing that his brother would respect only violence, the good spirit reluctantly challenged the evil spirit to combat. The winner would rule the world. The good spirit and his people united and triumphed over the evil spirit. He banished his brother to a cave beneath the earth. On the surface, though, some of the evil spirit's servants still wandered from shadow to shadow. Their influence causes men to do evil things. This is why there is still evil in the world. But people can also cast out this evil and find the good spirit within. All people can choose the path they follow.
See, that's what I was saying, but what I was trying to say last time about like, oh, it's like, you know, that you can have evil in you, but then you be good. Like, yeah, that was the thing that I mainly took away from that story. But also, I think it's clear that the good spirit, this is just my interpretation, I could obviously be wrong, that the good spirit is the so-called father of understanding that guides the Templars. And then the evil spirit who runs from shadow to shadow is the assassins. You know, but the assassins work in the dark to serve the light, which is the part they don't tell you. You know, this is a Templar-centric, a Templar perspective game. So of course things like that would be told from the Templar perspective of, oh, they're just evil, they work in the shadows, they just kill people. But then also, of course, the way this series lore works is that basically any kind of mythology that you can come up with is explainable by the first civilization. So this probably also has something to do with that. Although how whoever made these cave paintings came to see a person falling from the sky and then a turtle with land on its back growing bigger to catch her and then become North America, I don't know. But that's cool. It's cool that there was like a story thing that you get for finding all the cave paintings. And not even like a, you know, not like the letters where it's literally just telling you some things about a couple of people. Honestly, I haven't really read a lot of these. But, yeah, rather than, like, talking about actual people, it's... Well, I don't want to say actual people, like... The cave, like the legend of the Sky Woman couldn't have possibly been true. But you know what I mean. People that we could have met versus someone we could not have possibly met because she died and then her eyes became the sun and the moon. And then here's the Animus fragment story that I still do... I'm not sure I have all of yet. But yeah, that's actual incentive for finding the Animus fragments, so that's cool. You know, I got shanties, I got people, I got ships, locations, you know, all this stuff. Ship types, I didn't see that. I should read that later. But not right now. So I'm at sea right now. Also, you can see I have a new outfit. That's the outfit you get for doing all the assassin interceptions. It looks real snazzy. This game has real good outfits that you get. But I want to come out and do these. I went to do one earlier, and it's not like it is in Black Flag, where you just get up there and there's a giant ship, like some kind of special man of war or something. It's a battle. It's like its own mission, so I thought that was worth showing on screen. And we get a shanty on the way. Oh, don't hit the... Oh, no, it's like the Titanic. Oh, no. I'm gonna sink. No, we're fine. We just stopped. The shanty stopped. I did it. Yeah, I got the rest of the blueprints last time, right? And I now have I have purchased all the upgrades. Come on, guys, get a song going. So yeah, we're definitely getting close to the end here. Did all the interceptions. We've done all the Templar, the James Gunn crosses. Ooh, difficulty 4. And I did all the Templar artifacts as well, which I'll turn those in after this battle. But I'm gonna stick with this outfit. This looks real snazzy. Battle of Labrador. I love their retrievers. I make that joke, but I'm confident that's why they're called Labrador retrievers. It's because they're from Labrador.
Ready cannons.
How about I just stay off at the distance and I fire my mortars at everyone? Like, look at that. I got half his health down already. That sounds like a good plan. Whoa. The balls are coming in. The cannonballs. Oh, snap. Did they sink an ally? They sink one of my allies, I think. They sunk my gunboat. Did my allies even do much? Like I say, I got one ally still left. Well, now I'm doing this, I don't know that there's gonna be more to this than what we are doing right now. What's the port? Oh wait, that way. This port is larboard. Apparently we're not using...
With an armada in tow. Concentrate
Oh,
fire
jeez.
on the flagship. If we sink her, the rest may lose their courage.
Oh no, don't ram the ally! Oh, don't.
Douse the royals and tops.
Apparently we're not using larboard anymore, it's port now.
Fire.
Sadly, I know larboard better than I know port.
Fire. Fire.
Look, sir, droids!
Or sail. All sail. Fire.
Oh, well, I was gonna break that ice break, but okay, thanks. Whee. Yeah, okay. I got a lot of health. And my mortars aren't doing much. So let's get in close and get him with the fire shot.
Keep out of the heavy shot range.
Oh yeah, I should jump some of this too. You like that? You like fire on the water? Fire is dangerous. Thanks. That probably wasn't the entirety of what he was saying, but it's funny that he said it. Alright, now it's just you and me. Just like Black Flag. try to do like he said and stay out of their heavy shot range. I mean, this is kind of awkward. Two can play at that game. Actually, this game has multiplayer, so multiple people, more than two, can play at that game. Probably. I don't know. I still haven't tried it. Do you have front guns? Oh yeah, you got front guns. Thanks for demonstrating. Oh! Of course, when I get back up, that's when they fire. Get this way. Ride this rogue wind out of the mortar range. Okay, we're gonna get heavy shot. But then they will get heavy shot in return. Yeah! We got this. As soon as I can turn my broadsides on them. I'm feeling good about how that went. I definitely could have been better, but I'm not good at maneuvering the ship, so I couldn't have done better. I'm sure there are people who could probably no damage that fight, but those are the people who were really enthusiastic about the ship gunplay. Alright, now before I forget, let me go turn in those Templar artifacts. Should be down here at the Sapphire. And then I'm just gonna switch back to the outfit I have on, because I like this coat. Are we we're not at the Sapphire. We're not docking.
Get the mainsails into the wind.
I also switched my swords to the Governor swords, because I want to see how speed and combo do for me. I got 5 speed, I think, and 4 combo, and then less damage than whatever I was using before, I think. And I've got the Russian wheel locks, I think, for my guns. I want to say they have the maximum damage I can have right now. I guess I can show you when I go back in for my outfit. But I'll probably be using the outfit we get from this off screen, because it is pretty cool. Alright, Gwads. Okay, it should be inside this half of this ship's hull. Right there. Honestly, I think Black Flag should have something like this, where it's a treasure locked away in a half-sunken ship, or shipwrecked vessel. And it looks like it has a HUD, but I don't know if he'll put it up when we go in restricted zones. Oh, I splashed into cold water. Oh, no. Alright, where's the next legendary battle? Down there. I will fast travel here. Let off the wheel so I can go in and do stuff. Oops, I made that guy teleport. I shoved him so bad he teleported. Also, I've been forgetting to keep up with the fleet. Oh, do I get to wear that? I don't think I get to wear that. Okay, yeah, and then I just do the mission here. And that progresses. Oh, crap. Oh, I do not have... Why did my odds go down? Why do I have less odds of winning now that I've repaired my ships? Okay, well this one's better for battle anyway. Still less odds. The stupid thing is we both have the same ship loadout. I wonder. Let me try... Still not very good. Oh wait, the bottom slot isn't reduced damage anymore. Now it's a dodge bonus. Okay, I'm gonna... This is kind of cheap, but I'm gonna try reloading this scenario. Yeah, there we go. I just don't want to risk losing my ships. And it's not my fault that it reloads the battle every time you enter and exit. I'm just working with the tools I got. It's not a cheat code, it's just how the game was built. Not my fault that I didn't put it together right. Battle begins. Battle ends. And one more time. Victory. I mean, I sent 2 man-of-wars after 1 schooner. Of course I won. And 15 shipping. Or no, 30 shipping. I was reading the wrong number. I use the Blanche because it's my faster whatever type of ship that is. I don't see if the name is on screen. I'll just go ahead and send it. At this rate, I don't think I'm gonna finish all the naval stuff, but that's okay. I don't need the money. And I'm not sure if it even unlocks any weapons at this rate. Completing all hunting quests. Oh, I haven't finished all the hunting quests yet? Oh, well, that's something for me to focus on next time. Completing a Viking sword set. Wait. How have I not finished the hunting quests? I've finished all the islands. I don't think there's one in New York. I'm pretty sure the only thing I have left to do in New York is, like, miscellaneous collectibles, like chests and animus fragments. I don't think there are, like, hunting quests. Or quests at all. Completing the fleet mission. Yeah, that's just not as good as what I got on now. I guess I could get Altair's swords if I finish them all, and then go to a special location in North Atlantic. Forgot I had this. Okay, so that's what I was using before, the Sir James Gunn's sword. So yeah, I'm losing out on one damage, but I got two, like, I got maxed out speed, so let's see what that's like. Since damage really doesn't matter as long as you break their defense at least once, get behind them, and then stab them in the back. Let's see, Indian flintlock. After I can get that for the fleet fleet mission. I could get these pretty much when I beat the game. I mean, okay, I'm sure I can get them before beating the game technically, but I do still need enough modern day story progression that I have all the security access. So it's basically endgame, so I don't know if we're even going to use these. But I sure would like to. Max damage and max range, and better stun than the Russian... Yeah, the Russian flintlock. And then, of course, German wheellock for kind of opposite stats. More range, less damage. But especially since I only have 2 shots before I have to reload, I want damage. I want my shots to kill. So here's all my outfits. I got Assassin, I got Interim, which is what I was wearing before I got the James Gunn outfit, or really all the other outfits I got last time. And then apparently at some point I unlocked the Templar outfit. I'll probably switch to that Monday, just to, you know, feels like the right outfit to wear when you beat the game, I guess. Explorer outfit. Or, oh, I guess I haven't bought these yet. Raider outfit. Tracker outfit. Sharpshooter outfit. Like, these are all pretty cool. Except for, I mean, I'm less enthused by the palette swaps, but it's a series staple, I guess. And then for beating the game, Native Armor, 11th Century Templar outfit, Enforcer, Viking, Templar Master for beating all the legendary battles, which I think there are only 3, so we'll probably get this tonight. Admiral outfit, which isn't that what Connor wears? Pretty sure it's the same. And then I gotta craft these. Assassin Killer outfit. I don't know what I did to get this outfit. Altair robe, that's here, and then these are just... Oh wait, here are ones that are not just other assassins. Templar Stealth, Officer outfit, Commander outfit, the James Gunn armor, and then more assassins. You know, I'm not even sure who this guy is. Like, I don't even know what game that's from. I cannot conjure it in my mind. I don't think that's the guy from Mirage. Whatever. Did I not actually click the thing to switch my outfit? Jeez. What is it? Templar Enforcer. And now back to sea. Oh, did it remove my marker?
Captain's at the helm!
Thanks for 2 people shouting that. I'm glad that was in stereo. Well, it's south, so I don't really need a marker. Where's Shanty going? I don't want the humpback. Back to travel speed.
Loose all and trim.
Why'd they slow me? Like, I get it pulling me out of travel speed, but they pulled me out of full sail. And they stopped the shanty? You gotta be kidding me. Join a legendary battle difficulty 4. Yeah, now that I have all the ship upgrades and all the renovations, which is how I got the Governor Swords, I don't need materials anymore. I don't need materials, and I basically don't need money either. But it's good to get to that point in the game. I would prefer that than I get to the end of the game and like, there's still a million upgrades I don't have.
Loose all. Let's move.
Okay, got 9 mortar shots. And you know what? I'm gonna save those for the stronger ships.
Ambush. Don't let them get close.
Or maybe this won't end with one of those. Oh wait, they said fire ships, not flagships. It's like it just occurred to me what this is. So I've got some good news about the next game. I got Unity. I was looking at like I saw it on Steam. I forget what prompted me to check Steam in the first place, but I saw it on Steam, and it was $8. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just get myself that. I still got some Christmas money. And sure, I'm saving it for the 1,000-Year Door remaster. But I got enough to spare that I can buy. Oh, I should have repaired myself. I didn't repair myself. I'm going where to get repaired. Yeah, I could safely spend $8 on Unity and still be able to get the remaster. Pretty sure. And honestly, I may actually have more money than I need for that. Because there's no saying that the remaster will be $60. It probably will be. But it could end up being 50 or 40. If I'm lucky, it'll be 30. It's not gonna be 30. Haha, your heavy shot hit the wave. Are you all that's left? No, I see there's one more red dot.
Ready, Captain.
And I saw while I was getting the game that it actually has positive reviews, so that's good to hear. Like, it's good to know that once Unity fixed whatever game-breaking bugs it launched with, people started to enjoy it. So I'm definitely looking forward to getting to that. I'm looking forward to doing more of Rogue, but I'm also But I'm also looking forward to when Rogue is done and we can do Unity. And I can see what that game was like when it wasn't being a horribly buggy mess at launch. More fire ships. Oh, I see. This is the boss. I'm not gonna win. I'm surrounded by fireboats. Fire ships. I'm not gonna be able to get out of the range in time. Ah, it's going for broke. Which is what ended up happening. I broke. Now, the question is, will I respawn with full health? I did. What about my ammo? I think I started over with the full health and whatever ammo I started with. That's cool.
It's an ambush. Don't let them get close. Fire!
Just save me, Puckle Gun! Shoot. Puckle Gun actually can save me. If I'm quick. Okay, who is where? Okay, I see a bunch of those. There's still these guys. They're not as important. But I'll sink them anyway, so that's less I have to worry about getting hit by. It's funny, I think getting Puckle Gun upgrades for, like, upgrading the cylinders, I think it also made them reload faster, which is not how that should work. It should make them take longer to reload, but because video games, the upgrade should naturally feel like an improvement and not a detriment. Like, you shouldn't regret getting more cylinders on your Puckle Guns because it takes longer to reload. Okay, we're low now. Modifier. Two can play that game. Excuse me. Ah, whoa. I don't know what was with the camera there. Well, not coming down with a case of the shaky cam, like apparently the PC version of Assassin's Creed 3. Okay, there's more of the fire ships. You know what I say to them? Ow, 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 ow. That's what I say to them. Ow. Oh, did they hit? Are they hitting the Formidable? That's an appropriate ship name. It sure is Formidable. I'm sure soon enough I'm gonna hit a point where the game is like, turn around, you're not allowed to leave. Oh, dude, get out of the camera. Okay, yeah, I'm not feeling as good about this battle as I did the first one. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, you more? Do they got rear guns? 'Cause I know Man of Wars sometimes got rear guns. Yeah, well, neither can they. It's you or me, and it's you! So now we should just have one more to do. Glad I'm getting all this money I'm not spending. It's very important. Look at all these red dots over here. What are you guys doing? Okay, that should be the last one right over there. But I'm gonna stop at a fort first because I know they have the harbor masters. Excuse me. And I want to repair my ship and get more ammo. Like a smart person would do before they go into a boss fight. But you know, knock on wood, I like to think this next one's not going to be so bad because they won't have fire ships. Like, they've already used that gimmick for one of these legendary battles. So hopefully they won't do it a second time. But watch there actually be 4 battles and you unlock the 4th by beating all 3 of the other ones. And then it's a culmination of all 3 of them, and it's every gimmick at once. I say that like the first one even really had a gimmick. And look at that. I actually used burning oil. Like, how much did I use? I used 30 units? 30 units. Keep forgetting I can press plus to get out of that. Just straight back out. I wanted to fast travel here, but it's like, no, that's going to take me to North America. That's not going to be where I want to be. When I was doing the Templar artifact quests, I went into one place and it's hang on, let me check this out real quick. It's like the outposts that you can raid for supplies resupplied. And I noticed that this place had a restricted zone over it too. Oh, I'm not wearing the other outfit. I don't get to see if I have the hood up. Why is this taken over by these people? This is my fort. Is this still my fort? It's completed. Why is it... Well, I guess it's not a fort. No, yeah. That's not where a fort was, I think. Okay, now let me get back to my ship without getting shot to death. Man, there was an assassin interception I was doing in New York. And then I just got stabbed to death in the middle of it. I got ambushed and she stabbed me twice. These freaking ambush people do too much damage. Although I get why they exist. It's, you know, it's basically enemy assassins popping up and trying to assassinate you. Like, it makes sense, but it's still annoying. I pressed B to go faster, but we're already at the fastest speed. Look at that sunset. That's picturesque. Almost a little photorealistic too. Like that is some really good clouds they got there. Okay, level 4 difficulty. Advanced memory, full upgrade synchronization recommended. The golden age of piracy may be over, but that doesn't mean the pirates have been banished from the seas. Yeah, it does kind of scare me that they've all been level 4 difficulty, because maybe I'm right. Maybe there is one more legendary battle that spawns when you finish the first 3. And then that one will be difficulty level 5.
Pirates! We found them, Captain!
They should have kept to warmer climates. Prepare for battle! Here they come! Don't let them outflank us!
I think they just sunk one of their own allies.
Haul in the stunsails!
Try not to do the same. Wrong button. Oh, look, okay, yeah, I should be bracing. Into the drink. Into the icy drink. Oh, that's one of the boss ships. I should take out one of the weaker ships. Man, we're already down to one ally. Speaking of fire. Whoa! Just get a good shot at them. There we go. Okay. Oh, that got fast. They might be hard to hit with the mortars.
Ready, Captain!
Is the... There. Where do mortars land? Just in general, there's no markers? Great.
Crowd on every inch of sail! Trim the yards off the wing! Fire!
Are they dropping fire? I think they're dropping fire. Well, I can do that too. I don't know if I have good odds of beating the Pilgrim if I can take the Cauldron down. Like, I'm not confident in my odds right now. Oh, jeez. Oh man, they getting hit by it? They're taking each other out? Jeez. Sink it. Kind of lost sight of them, not gonna lie. There they are, they're over that way. I probably should have slowed down. That probably would have helped me find them again. fan of that. Just try to steer away from that. Yeah, they're definitely damaging each other. They're capable of it. Get over here, you. Is this one of those boss battles where when you beat this, where it's a pair of people, but then when you take out the first guy, the second guy gets harder? If that's the case, I don't stand a chance. Ouch. Come on, come on, come on. They're angry. Are we in fire right now? I can't tell. Oh, no. We're so close. Yes! Pirates of the Lost Age, and now they are Lost Pirates of Age. Did it do it? Is that the last one? I don't think it was the last one. These are not the notifications I've just been getting. Okay. Oh no. They did. Epic legendary ship. Okay, let me... Obviously, I need to repair first. Find a place that has a quartermaster. Or harbor master.
Get the mates free!
Why am I not in port?
Let's catch the wind!
A song!
Down on Broadway, one evening in July, I met a mate who had betrayed in a sailor job. Said I, and it's the way you send it, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girl, can't you dance the polka? To Tiffany's I took her, I did not mind expense. I bought her 2 gold earrings, and they cost me 50 cents. And it's the way you send it.
Douse the gallants and royals! All down! All down!
Come on. Stop hanging around. Should I wait in line, or... You good?
What service can I provide you?
And you know what, since I haven't done it in a while? I'll sell my tobacco.
Rum bit of business, that.
Alright, well, let's go attempt this epic legendary battle. Not holding my breath that I'll be able to do it, but it'd be neat.
To the wind.
Am I going the right way? There it is. I guess the shanty ended. Well, good timing. There it is. Level 5 difficulty. I totally called it. The English may have established their dominance over the Arctic seas, but the French have no intention of conceding. Determined to claim the upper hand, they've prepared a fleet led by the assassin's most powerful vessel, the Storm Fortress.
There she is, Captain! The Storm Fortress!
The rumors did not embellish the truth. She's a Leviathan.
She's firing mortars, Captain!
Must get
Yeah, I see that.
closer to the beast if we're to bring her down.
Did they ignite the water? They have fire mortars?
Fire! Down the rise and talk. Fire!
Still reloading!
Fire!
Avoid her broadsides, Captain! He's much too close!
God, she's lifting that ship out of the water. Let's see if I can stay behind it.
Fire! Stood!
Ready, Captain!
Brace! Haul in the
Okay, don't stop. I hit stop. I'm not gonna be able to do this.
Let's move!
Okay, I'm out of cannon fire range. Is that me? Am I on fire?
On your mark, Captain!
Is that their cannon fire? The broadsides.
Brace yourselves!
Taking damage!
Brace for impact!
Jeez. Come on.
Brace for impact!
Oh good, I got money in the bank. That'll help. Just throw money at them. That solves everything. Okay, we're dead. We're in broadside range again. Sorry, what was that? One more hit and we'll be done? I couldn't hear you over the sound of me dying.
There she is, Captain! The Storm Fortress!
The rumors did not embellish the truth. She's a Leviathan.
She's firing mortars, Captain!
Oh yeah, no, those mortars do just light the water on fire. Cool. Cool.
Brace! Ready to fire, sir! Fire!
Yeah, this is very much something where you have to stay out of their broadside range. But I am not good enough at maneuvering to do that. Go, go, go. What's the nautical version of floor it? Do that. Excuse me. Oh, well, I didn't mean sink. I'm not shooting them. I'm shooting over them.
Awaiting orders, sir! Fire! Fire! Calm down and
I don't know if bracing is going to help.
That's their weak spot.
Opened up a lot of weak spots. I remember that being the best part of doing those battles in 4, is all the weak spots that would open up. And then if you have the legendary swivels, it's just like... You know, like they're doing to us, except on them. Get out of the fire and the flame. Floor it! Floor it! It rotates too quick for me to be able to get out of its broadside range. Oh, those mortars are gonna kill me. I just know it. What's going on? I'm a little confused. Which way are they facing? Wow, more? That's not cool. It's like when you get through that tough boss fight and then there's a phase 2. Oops, I wanted to do that. If I could board them, that'd be great. I don't think it'll let me board them. Oh, well, good. My African Armada mission was a success. Nope, we're gonna sink. Got no health. Was I just sitting still the whole time? Jeez. I'll give it one more try.
There she is, Captain! The Storm Fortress!
Rumors the daughter banished the truth. She's an Leviathan.
She's firing mortars, Captain!
Let's get closer to the beast if we're to bring her down. Fire!
Just keep crushing them on mortars. Can I start over? I just can't stay out of the freaking broadsides.
There she is, Captain! The Storm Fortress!
The rumors did not banish the truth. She's a Leviathan.
She's firing mortars, Captain!
Must get closer to the beast if we're to bring her down.
On your mark, Captain!
Is that Wilhelm? I think I just heard Wilhelm. I almost want to say my cannons reload faster when I'm not using the heavies.
Awaiting orders, sir.
See, you just get into the range and then you can't get out of it because it's rotating to keep you in its sights. Ugh, I hate this. This is miserable. Like, you see me trying to stay out of its range and my maneuverability is not... And when I'm facing away from its range, I'm not fast enough. Let me try one more time. One more thing. I want to try getting close. Because Shay says at the start, we gotta get close. So what if I can stick close to its back? What if I can stick close to the ship itself and sail circles around it?
The rumors did not embellish the truth. She's a Leviathan.
She's firing mortars, Captain!
We must get closer to the beast if we're to bring her down. Brace yourself! Trim the yards off the wind.
Okay, stop driving into the motors. Or heavy shot.
Loose and trim too.
We're just gonna stop in front of it. Get out of the way, allies. You know what this boss fight is like? This boss fight is like when you're asking for art advice on something, and you're like, oh, I know I could do the face better, but I don't know how to do the face better. And then someone is like, you should do it, you should... Like, the advice you get is basically just amounts to, you should do it better. When you're not asking for, should you do it better, you're asking how to do it better. It's like, yeah, I know I should stay out of the broadsides, but how? How?
Ready to fire, sir.
So look, it's going to turn towards me again. And then it's just going to sink me with its broadsides because I can't escape its range. This is different from what the fights were like in Black Flag, because in those, if you braced at the right time, you'd be fine. If you got into a pattern of firing and bracing, like when they're not firing, I'm just gonna leave. There's no way I'm winning with this sliver of health. Maybe I'll look up a guide, maybe I'll just say screw it, the ship is stupid and I hate it, and... I'm mad now. I'm fiery mad. I'm fiery Bowser. I'm fiery mortar shots. Unless I can find a guide that says how to stay out of the range of its broadsides, I'm not doing that. Because again, it's like art advice. Like, you can't just tell me you should try improving the face. You gotta tell me how. You gotta offer advice. You can't just tell me to stay out of the broadsides. You gotta tell me how to stay out of the broadsides. Because I can't. It turns too quick. There's no reason a man of war should turn on a dime like that.
Master Cormac, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I was stopping to restock my ship when I heard the talented Captain Cook was here. We have a word.
At your service, as always.
I'm looking for a man. Captain Louis-Joseph Gauthier, Chevalier de la Vérendrye.
The explorer. I have heard of him and his illustrious family.
I must see him.
Ah, send him my regards. Or not. He sailed east a few days ago on a heading to Anticosti.
Indeed.
I would advise caution.
Oh, I've been there before.
Then, I bid you good fortune. I will be sailing past Conception Bay, should you require further assistance.
Much obliged.
The Grand Master is pleased, Shay, what you did in New York. Yeah, it's only a matter of time now before order is restored.
New York was never orderly, Gist. With hope gone, perhaps.
It couldn't have been easy for you, my lad, but you did what you had to do.
I keep telling myself that.
We're almost rid of the assassins in New York, and it's not as if the Hellcat didn't try to make you wear a pine overcoat. You had no other choice.
I chose to cast my lot with the Templars.
And we are glad you did, Shay. Who knows? Had you not, you might have found yourself at the end of Master Kenway's blade.
Or yours.
That's the spirit. Look, Shay, by killing Hope, you not only saved yourself and half of New York from the assassin's poisons, you also learned the path we must take next. Now our task is simple. Prevent a group of Paper Skull killers from destroying another city. All in a day's work.
Paper
long
Skull
day.
Killers?
Gist.
Not to be insensitive, sir, but what did you learn from the departed damsel?
But she's cleverer than I even thought. Her whole ruse was to give Liam time to get back to Chevalier. They must have already set sail to a new precursor site.
Determined to the end. I must say, I admire the misguided lass.
I don't. The assassins won't stop their mad quest. They're desperate to find a piece of Eden. Especially now that half of their brotherhood is dead.
Like how they're just having a casual discussion while there's a ton of cannons and mortars going off. So what was that? Did you say piece of Eden? I can't hear you!
There may be
So
an
to the
alternate
rear
route
of
to
the
the
fort.
west!
Okay. Oh, this is the fort that...
Anticosti is famed for its shipwrecks. They likely believe no one would venture into such dangerous waters.
I hope there wasn't more to that. This is where I just was, where it's like, wait, was this my fort? I don't know if this was my fort. Did they take a fort from me? Well, it says avoid open conflict, so it's technically not being detected or raising an alarm, which means full rain on the berserk darts and maybe even grenades if I remember I have them.
This man stands before you in disgrace. Greed has corrupted his character and put our very livelihood in peril. We bow to no laws save our own, and those laws decree that any betrayal is met with the gravest punishment.
So I have learned that the snipers
Obey the code. Now
are
back
pretty
to your
good
posts.
berserk targets. So let's just let that guy have go.
Deserve to swing. This place would be overrun with redcoats if we hadn't found him out. Don't give him the satisfaction of slipping away. Find him again.
He's up in the tower. What do you mean find him again? There we go. He got one guy at least. The last guy I berserk dart was a sniper, and he took out like 3 guys before he got taken out by a different guy. And now they're having a ladder party. Cool. Out of range. Hey, I think he got rid of the other gunner too. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought I saw them. I could have sworn I saw yellow. I did not see yellow. Nope. There he is, apparently. Steal the maps. I guess that means he can't die. No, that's way too far. No, I could probably kill him. I bet that would work. Cause like they just expect me to pickpocket a guy in a restricted zone. I've never done that before. And I would hope they wouldn't change. Target lost. What? Does that mean he can't die, or did he run away because I caused a ruckus?
This man stands before you in disgrace. Greed has corrupted his character and put our very livelihood in
Come
peril.
on.
We vow to new laws set
Climb
our
the
own,
tree.
and those laws decree that any betrayal is met with the greatest punishment.
We use sleep darts this time.
Let this be a reminder. Obey the code. Now back to your posts.
What? You were facing the other way. You should not have been able to see me. Apparently I found him again. He's going that way this time. There's an ambush waiting to happen. Not today. Get up there. Get up there. See, it's one of those lips. That's like, it looks like it's one of the things that they can grab. That they probably shouldn't be able to grab. But actually, he can't grab. Okay, let me see if I can get with the Berserk Dart. And if he dies and I lose sync, then I can't kill him. I think I'm supposed to be following him. It's like every time he gets hit, it's like, reduce distance to target! Ow. Is he dead? I think he's dead. Alright, I can't leave. Yeah, he's dead. Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, they're coming for him.
Push him. Do not leave him any breathing space. I can hit him from here.
Okay, I should get back on the roof. See, why can't you grab that? Just, some more reserve darts. Just kill everyone in the area. Hmm. There. Can't be an open conflict if everyone's dead. Oh.
Better head back to the Morgan.
Optional objective as in it starts right now, or did I already fail it? Well, as long as I can get back the way I came, I should be good. I like how it says reach the Morgan rather than return to the Morgan. It's like, what, is there going to be a boulder in the way and I have to go a completely different path? Whee! And then another one! There's no grass down there.
Lost. She's
I have to
been
anyway.
found.
There really should have been something to land in there.
Taking heavy
Sure, that's a
damage,
jump
sir.
anyone would have made.
First, we wait for the captain. Damage report. What's the news?
Okay, I'm on. Go! Go!
Unfurled mates. Let's move.
We must leave.
They should have given that optional
You'll have no
to
argument
not
from
kill
me.
guards
Set sails.
before I went
Make
in.
haste.
Because, like, if you kill everyone getting the maps, there's no point to having that objective there. Anyway, 'cause, like, you're like exactly like I
King
did.
George's men will take care of those pirates. We've got our own battles to fight.
Like, anyone who was already in the way was already dead, so it was too late for that objective to matter. It should have started before I went in. That would have been tricky. I should just stop picking up the cargo. And I'm gonna do it anyway. Because I don't need it. But there's no reason for me to pick it up.
Far closer escape than I'm comfortable with. But we have what we came for.
Then we know where De La Verandre's ships are headed?
Not quite. But we have the means to find out. We'll need Cook to interpret these maps.
Then we should set sail for the coast of Newfoundland.
Canada. Ooh. I didn't avoid open conflict. Oh, come on. The freaking snipers spotting me counted as open conflict. Whatever happened to when open conflict meant directly there in battle with swords out? Now apparently it means being spotted.
Flotsam, sir. Could be valuable cargo.
Hang on, I want to test something real quick. Yeah, you can run over the crates, apparently. I did that one time, and I never reconfirmed it. Alright, this is break time. Why is it... These objectives are all messed up. Like, that was not... That should be long gone by now. Go away. You're done. I've already... Whatever. Okay, we're back. Where is our next mission? Over here? Why? Okay. I guess we're meeting up with someone. Oh, my mic wasn't straight. I don't know how it got moved out of angle.
Get the mainsails into the wind!
Loose sails! Let's catch the wind!
I don't know why he shouts that. He always just shouts the same command I just shouted. You're good. You're good. You're good. Like the shanty doesn't miss a beat when we start going through the ice. I mean, obviously it's pre-recorded. They're not actually singing it, but it's still funny. Cold fire.
Master Cormac, I didn't expect to see you again so soon.
I found Levet Andri's travel plans. But the devil used some kind of code. I can't figure it out. Maybe you'll have better luck.
How strange. It is a very old cipher. I have seen it once before. I could draw you a map.
Or you could accompany me. Help me find Levet Andri.
An urgent matter, then. Very well. We shall sail together again.
I gather you have some history with our friend de la Verandre?
A history of instant loathing. I should have known not to trust my friends who embraced such a wretch.
My goodness, what could this fellow have done to inspire such enmity? I know him only as one of a family of explorers, extending the boundaries of the known world.
From the brief encounters I've had with him, I can tell you he's an irascible person.
That's a polite way of saying he's a cantankerous bastard.
More sail! All sail!
Is that all?
Did you hear that?
So he's cantankerous. That's
Deep within
the
fog.
only problem with him.
Could it be de la Verandre?
Perhaps. This is a secret expedition. They won't be keen to leave any witnesses to their voyage.
Man, why do I feel like I got popcorn stuck in my teeth? I haven't had popcorn in weeks. Doesn't make any sense.
We may discover new lands out here, even if they are buried under 3 feet.
No, we're not gonna. I've already explored all the ocean.
We found them!
Let us hope we're not too late. They have us at a serious disadvantage.
We're gaining on them.
Less of an advantage.
Won't let us down.
Oop, not travel speed.
It's off the wind.
Just moving my thumb over to Y. But if they only got gunboats and schooners as their ads, then as far as I'm concerned, they only have 2 ships. These brigs or frigates or whichever they are, I don't know the difference. Okay, I can't bring that close to us. That guy. Hey, quit it! I'll puckle gun you. I'll puckle gun the both of you. Can't beat me and my fanciful puckle gun. see the marker?
Loose and catch the wind.
Yeah, on break I did look up the guide for that legendary, the epic legendary battle. Didn't really give much of advice for getting out of the way of its broadsides, aside from apparently you can use ram speed. I didn't realize that was faster than travel speed. And it also said that apparently it's armored on the sides. So yeah, shoot it in the back. Oop. So I'll probably try that battle again later, but not on screen. Like, I just don't want to sit here for 3 hours trying to beat that thing,
It won't slow us down for
saying
long,
nothing.
and perhaps it will help us take them by surprise.
Race! It's an ambush!
Steady the ship! Where are they?
They're within mortar range, that's all I know.
Sir, to the fore!
Oh, great. Stay out of the broadsides. Yeah, good advice.
Loose and
They're
trim
there.
too. Brace yourselves!
They called for bracing in that cutscene, but I still don't know if bracing even works against mortars. I don't think it did in Black Flag.
It's the gear full.
Board the ship. Okay.
Irksome to the last. Deliver Andre must have stayed behind the stops.
No doubt volunteered for the job.
The icon was yellow, so I was like, oh, do I not fight it? No, yeah. Board it.
That chunk of ice is gone!
Ooh, hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him. I don't think it hit him. I don't think they got hit by any chunks.
Let out some sail!
You know, after the battles I've been through, you're nothing. I'm not afraid of you. Especially if you're gonna run yourself into icebergs like that.
Hold it steady, Jones.
Say Jones? Hold it steady, Jones? Who's Jones? I'm gonna charge ya. I don't know why boarding doesn't always work sometimes.
Prepare for boarding!
Don't sink her. We still need to deliver Andre's charts.
Oh, and all I gotta do is kill the guy. Alright. Just gotta wait for us to be pulled in close. Any minute now. See, this is part of why I'm not keen on getting resources by boarding ships. It's because sometimes it just takes you forever to get pulled in so you can actually start the boarding process. I guess it's partially my fault for stopping so far away. Close enough, come on.
So you think you can best me, boy?
Oh, come on. I couldn't even drop that guy. Okay, I think I'm liking having high speed here. Like the stats on these swords feels good. Dude. Like, props to this game for making fast swords actually feel fast. They sure didn't before. Sure didn't feel the stats in most games. Not out. Oops, that was my grenade launcher. I got him.
So, cabbage farmer, are you still convinced the Templars are right?
Convinced to the end.
Oh.
You bastard! Achilles and Liam have already headed north!
Hope was right. I do make a good distraction.
Ah!
You letting your emotions get the better of you, Shay. It's not very orderly of you. Not very understanding.
Thanks
like
for your
the
help,
father.
Captain Cook.
You're welcome, Captain Cormac. Sailing with you is certainly, interesting.
Trouble does seem to find us, it's true.
Was it even the same voice
Tell me
actor?
the
That's
truth.
so different from what
Are
he
you
normally
fellas
sounds like.
with a larger organization? The Board of Admiralty. You take your orders directly from His Majesty, don't you?
We couldn't tell you, even if we were.
You should have these maps. The La Vedendry won't need them anymore. We'll contact you in regards to sponsoring future voyages, Captain.
Much obliged.
And it still throws me off whenever it's like, Memory 4! It's like, what? How is that Memory 4? Memory 4 of this sequence. Kinda wish it would say that. You know, Sequence 6, Mission 4. I guess I'll just sail on over them. I like how it stopped me on a narwhal. Like the mission spat me out on a narwhal. I'm gonna try to look this up while I sail here. I have an inkling of who that guy's voice actor is. Ow. Ow. Oh, tobacco. Okay. You know what? That's fine. I'll just squeeze on through.
Loose all! Let's move!
Full sail!
Oh, I'm listening. Isn't paying enough attention. And it doesn't have a page on behind the voice actors.
Short and sail!
Ah!
Squall!
To your station!
Alright, fine. You want to be sunk? I'll sunk you. I'll sunk you right to the bottom.
Ready to get the mainsails into the wind!
Close down, gallants! Storm, Captain! Looks bad!
As much sail as you can!
Sir, to full!
Full sails!
Floating cargo for the taking, sir.
Douse the royal!
Master Kenway!
De la Vérendrye's dead. I have the coordinates. I know where the assassins are going.
Then, let us make haste.
Do you think Achilles and Liam have found the precursor site?
The world is still standing. If they uncovered it, they have not yet set the Earth in motion. How gentlemanly of them. There should still be time. Master Gist, stay here. I shall accompany Shay.
Sir, with respect, are you sure that's wise?
As Grand Master, I must investigate this precursor matter to the end, and witness the death of Achilles' brotherhood.
If the assassins do trigger an earthquake, at least there's few around to
Wrong button.
suffer.
I have no intention of letting your former colleagues destroy a precursor site, regardless.
The texturing on this ice is real nice.
This would be beautiful if it wasn't so damn cold.
Tread carefully. Some of this ice is rather thin.
Okay, so I pulled up the wiki, and yeah, Gist is not voiced by who I thought he was. See, he sounds like Cosmo's voice actor from Fairly Odd Parents. You know, when he's not doing the screechy, high-pitched voice that Cosmo somehow became in later seasons.
That's a hefty crew Achilles brought.
I doubt he expects all of them to survive these conditions.
That's bleak. But we're still outnumbered. Let's keep a low profile, avoid unnecessary fights.
Your assassins would scarce recognize you. Come, let us enter the parlor.
Said the fly walking into the spider web. Come on. Oh, there's Hatham following suit eventually.
What? You will...
I don't know what you saw. You didn't see anything. Just a bunch of hay.
Time to die! Don't...
Okay then.
We collect
Well.
attention. We run brothels. And escort whatever the
But I guess it's not an objective to stay hidden. Wait, is that... Hey, Thumb? Hey, Thumb! Thought you were smarter than this. Look out, Hey, Thumb! Thanks for drawing them into one spot. Avoiding unnecessary conflict. We did it.
Stop.
Yeah, but I guess according to Hate, the assassins are just stupid wretches who should just die. Completely incapable of listening to reason, so we'll just kill them. It's good logic. It's not. That's the joke. It isn't. It's bad logic.
Go on, Shay. I'll find another way.
Looks like I can climb on up this. Now, without Hatham, I can actually avoid unnecessary conflict. It's respected poison darts or sleep darts. Oh, hey! I just noticed it took the Templar maps off my button because I found them all. That's nice. I still haven't found the throwing knife again, so that's just still gone.
Now. Stop. Let's have a word, Goat.
Oh, that shit was close. Is that water? Oh. It'd be a great side path to go on if it wasn't wet and would kill me. Kill me from the freezing bitter cold. I'm not here. You're not. There's no one here. I'm a pillar. You're seeing things. You're getting frostbite in your eyes. And brain freeze. It's a very serious condition. Oh man, I see how that water goes under there. It's like they want me to stealth swim. They want me to endure the cold water. That's probably the way I can go if I want to not be seen. But what I can also do is not. Because I can just not. Oh, he fell and drowned. Well, that's not my fault. It's his fault for not laying down immediately when he felt sleepy. What? That looks like a thing you can climb. I told you you could climb it. It's really funky ice shapes that have no purpose being like this, other than gameplay. Like rocks. I can believe there's a convenient climbable path in rocks. But ice is water. Ice is frozen water. There's no reason ice should be taking any shape water wouldn't take. Man, Hatham is bloodthirsty. You know, thinking about this game's story, I think it's a great story, but I can't say I'm not disappointed to take out the double negative. I am disappointed that we're not getting to spend more time with Achilles or like Hatham himself. Like, I do wish they got more screen time, but at the same time, I'm also glad it's not trying to be like, hey, remember these guys? Don't you just love these guys? And just spending its entirety reminding you of people from other games rather than being its own game. So I'm glad it is its own game. But one of the things I was initially excited about playing this game for... Ow. Excited for, about play... I don't know how to structure that. One of the things I was excited about when getting to this game was that it would... I didn't mean for you to jump there again. Was I was excited to see young Achilles and see... Not, don't jump! Don't jump! Okay, that barrier is not going down. Is this going to crush my fingers? It doesn't. Okay, that's... alright. I won't question it. Man, this feels like a spider ball track that you would find in Metroid Prime. It reminds me of that area outside, like the... I think it's the plasma beam. Like that one room with the ceiling that raises up like Josh Groban. And then it reveals spider ball tracks all over the room. And wait for it. I mean, I think Shay could reach the top and then get a running start, but if we want to back eject, all right. Back eject. No, me first, Haytham! Me first! I was just trying to keep pace with him, but then Shay shoves him. Like, all right. Hi, Achilles.
Is this the
Liam.
No, don't touch anything. Shay was right. What would he know? More than me, apparently.
Finally, you understand. Achilles. This is a structure to hold the world together, not a weapon to control it. This whole calamity could have been avoided if you'd only listened to me.
Disrespectful to the end.
Yes, we've been working on that.
Right or wrong, Shay. You betrayed the Brotherhood, Achilles, and me.
Says the man who shot me in the back.
At the homestead. That was Chevalier. I don't miss. Liam, don't.
No, not the triangle thing. Now we're gonna have to do an escape sequence. Also like Metroid. See, I was just saying the spider ball tracks, and now there's an escape sequence, because there's always an escape sequence in Metroid. Actually, except for Prime. Prime doesn't have one. Not the first one, anyway. Prime 2 has one. I think Prime 3 had one? I don't... Honestly, I really liked Prime 3, but I don't remember much from it. Good thing we're on this path and not the path with all the climbing that I had to do. Oh, I just noticed my objective is to kill him. Also, that's Liam and not Achilles. I thought I was chasing Achilles. I should have known it wouldn't be Achilles, because we're not gonna kill Achilles. Achilles lives. And then he trains Connor, and then Connor kills Haytham. It's actually kind of sad, because it's just gonna perpetuate the cycle. Perpetuate the war between Assassins and Templars. But it's not like I really want any one side to win, because, like... Do not get shot by... I got shot by... When did I get shot by him? Oh, come on.
Did you have to bring that damn manuscript?
Oh, wait, that's...
And box all the way out here,
Never
Liam?
mind.
The precursor box
The objective was for right now.
Chevalier took care of that. You'll never find it.
Ow, I'm on fire.
I found Hope's body shape.
I'm sorry.
Ow. I was nowhere near that. Also, I love how I climbed that without it existing. Just a little climbing foresight.
How could you do this to us? How could you kill Hope? A cold grave awaits you.
I like how I was gonna fire anyway, even though I've been standing behind cover for 5 seconds.
knows. Lucky.
How many times do I have to tell you, Liam? I make my own luck.
How'd you do that? You bastard. You broke the assassins. Betrayed everyone you knew. You sided with our worst enemies. And for what?
To save the world.
I hope that world is a good one.
Yeah, I don't think it's really better if any one side wins, because I definitely agree with the Templars that, you know, order rules. It's good that, you know, when people follow rules, but you also have to accept that not everyone is going to follow rules.
A mentor with no followers. What kind of world are we making if we cannot show mercy? Besides, he understands what these precursor sites are now. Without him, the assassins may continue their search.
Valid points.
I got shot by my own.
Never forget what has happened here. I won't.
I like how the mission results pop up to make you think he won't do that. Like he's gonna walk away, and then the results go away, and he turns around and shoots him. Psych!
So what happens now?
Master Gist will be in charge of eradicating any remaining traces of the assassins. Master Weeks and the others will assist him, of course.
Achilles has lost everything. He won't dare leave his homestead.
You won't. Shay, although our search for precursor sites is at an end, I want that box. You will find it for the Templar Order, and for me.
It could be anywhere in the world by now. It may take years to find it.
It may take your lifetime. Are you up for the challenge? Good.
Incredible. Who knew that Shay had that kind of potential?
Is that all you have to say? You might as well have said nothing at all, because that really didn't add anything.
I have everything I need to complete our assignment here.
One last job, Numbskull. We need you to upload Shay's story.
But not to Helix. I want some very specific people to see what we have found here.
So I guess well, not guess, I'm sure, I'm certain that that's supposed to be what, you know, the gunshot to the leg. That's why Achilles walks with a cane when we meet him as Connor. I'm not really sure how much I like that, because there definitely were times.
For your services to me, I am granting you level 3 security access. From this point on, no doors will be closed to you. In the distant past, the assassins had a noble goal, that of peace. But over the centuries, that goal eroded into a far more dangerous one. Freedom.
Shit. What's going on now?
A minor setback.
Okay. There! Just follow those lights and you'll be set. I promise. You won't die if you follow the bright lights.
I'm following them. Shut up. There definitely were times in...
Yet, have I? Follow the lights.
Shut up! I'm gonna go this way just to spite you. There definitely were times in 3 when Achilles walked without the cane, so I don't know if... For one thing, I don't know if that was just not... If that wasn't just the animators forgetting to animate him with the cane, to walk with the cane. But I also don't know that getting shot in the leg... There's no timer on screen. I don't have to hurry. You can't rush me. Shut up. I don't know if getting shot in the leg absolutely means you will walk with a limp forever, or if it's the kind of thing that would flare up. So, like, sometimes he can walk without the cane, and sometimes he can't. Okay, I think I have to go do the thing before I can do these computers. Oh, wait. That was me actually trying to go the right way, and I went in the wrong door. See, I'm running now. Oh, hang on. Are you the last tablet? It'd be cool if you're the last tablet. Oh, it's, I wonder if all of these are following a chain. I'm pretty sure they're all from Melanie, so maybe not, but, she appears to be replying to something else. I don't know what she's replying to. I like this a lot. A psychotic Russian terrorist meddles in the affairs of a once proud monarchy. Now, for the first time in history, learn the truth about Russia's swift and brutal descent into anarchy and chaos at the genesis of the 20th century. I'm not sure about White Death as a name, though. Radical Reds, The Fall. I suck at naming, but I think we need to sit down and hammer out a final title. Coffee soon? Man, if only the people who had named Triangle Strategy had the same thought. And instead we got Triangle Strategy as the final title. Because hey, it worked with Octopath.
Please hurry, Numbskull. It all comes down to this.
I'm getting there.
Your communicator should work now.
It was working before.
Still exist today, and they remain dedicated to their foolish cause. I am a Templar Knight. I protect the world from the assassins.
Okay, Team Rocket.
Today, you have helped me to fulfill this role. Please, restore the servers.
Ooh, tablet. Bonus. Hi. After looking over the footage that you presented, I've decided that rather than dedicate an entire feature to the loathsome Cesare Borgia, we'll use it to add some spice and conflict to an existing Rodrigo Borgia piece. If only they had had the same thought about Brotherhood. Cesare is just too much of a jerk to have his own show. If only they thought that about Brotherhood in real life. Hello? Oh. That's new. Or is it? Because I vaguely remember there being an elevator in 4. Why is this a little creepy? Why do I feel like someone's gonna ambush me and stab me? What is this, New York PTSD? From all the freaking ambush enemies and that? Alright, let's see. So just good old transparent. That should do it, actually. Just swivel that on around, and there we go.
Otto Berg, the big star of the Animi training program. Show me what you've got, you arrogant prick.
If you insist, Master Cross. I believe that my training will soon be complete. Wouldn't you agree? What's so funny?
I was wrong about you. You're not arrogant. You're just deeply fucking stupid.
Oh.
Your body, your mind, they're not yours anymore. You understand? All you have left are the voices.
I don't suffer from your condition. My Animus sessions were carefully...
No, no, no! My voices are ghosts! Dead! So they can only ever say the same things over and over and over and over. But the ones in your head will never die. And they own you now.
I am the Order's humble servant.
You're not even a person anymore. You're a tool, a weapon, a plaything.
We're done here.
And in the glorious New World Order, there won't be any room for broken toys like us!
I couldn't help but notice how the prompt to stop changed to play while the sound effect for the door squeaking was still playing. So technically that file went over time.
My every expectation. Use that terminal to upload Shay's story to the Assassin Network.
Any other places I can go? I'm a little turned around now. Okay. I got my bearings.
Upload the data. Now.
I'm going. You guys are so impatient. Cross is right. You are just a tool. Saw that blue light. Thought maybe it was a thing.
Now.
I only have 2 feet to carry me to the thing.
The modern-day assassins are weak. It is only a matter of time before I catch the last of them and kill them. But it is not enough for them to die.
What happened in Haiti happened in Portugal. A great earthquake. Thousands dead next to your damned manuscript.
Get him out of here.
I want them to know how weak they truly are. And I want everyone to see them suffer. So on the day they finally meet me, they will welcome the death I offer them.
Shay was right. What would he know?
More than me, apparently.
My plan is in motion. I have no further demands to place upon you. However, Shay's story is not complete. I would ask that you see it through to the end.
I think that bit at the end was
I am super impressed, Numbskull. You really came through for us. And yes, I am also a Templar. Have been for years.
good for you. I already figured. I feel like most people who work at Abstergo Industries are actively Templars. And I think that text there at the end was supposed to be the modern day assassins that we know. Like, you know, Sean, Rebecca, William, the ones that are left. I didn't quite catch all of it, though. Rebecca was stoned, apparently. And they're not sure if William is still alive. You know, seeing that clip again, where Achilles was like, oh, well, Shay knew more than us. That makes me think of another difference between Assassins and Templars. Is that Assassins are willing to admit when they're wrong. Templars really don't like to accept when they're wrong. Templars don't like thinking that they could possibly be wrong. And that's pretty wrong. Can I... no. a splitter. This one's tricky. Wait. No? What? Could have sworn when I did one of these before, it had like, excuse me, 2 spots I could move. Yeah, like that. 2 spots where the laser on the ring I'm rotating touches the top. So I thought that by putting it here, it would make that happen, but no, it's they're both gonna touch the side. So then I can't have that there. Rotate that to match. That should work.
Duncan Walpole rose through the ranks to become a master assassin. But he was restricted by a brotherhood which chose to send him across the ocean to the West Indies, rather than find a way to nurture his potential. Once there, Duncan attracted the notice of Laureano Torres, former governor of Cuba and Templar Grand Master. Through their correspondence, Torres offered a less violent way to achieve their mutual goals, by using precursor artifacts as a surveillance system, rather than the murders and scheming favored by the Brotherhood. Sadly, Duncan was killed by a pirate before the Templars could help him achieve his potential. Although Duncan's story does not have a happy ending, it clearly demonstrates that the Templars' highest goals of peace and order need not exclude personal success and achievement.
Yeah, they have that bit about the observatory, like the assassins were going to use it strictly for killing people. Like they ever used it to kill anyone at all. Like really only Black Bart. And that was to get it out of his possession. Or, no, wait. Now that I think about it, it's like, wait, that doesn't make sense. How can you use it when he has it? This was the only time the only time I can remember it was used was to watch someone else who was on Edward's side. I don't remember. But I do remember that it wasn't used to kill anyone. Meanwhile, the Templars were going to use it to blackmail people. Okay, I definitely need splitter on this one. There's not enough lasers. Okay, that doesn't quite work. How about that? Yeah. This game may only have one hacking minigame, but it is probably better than all the ones that were in 4.
University professor whose hobby was leaking Abstergo secrets. He was hours away from being killed by Abstergo when he was saved by Rebecca Crane, an assassin hacker. Since then, the pair have been inseparable, providing technical support for assassin field agents. Hastings and Crane infiltrated Abstergo Entertainment Montreal in late 2013, and were responsible for the theft of classified information.
And me!
It is unclear if they planted the virus currently affecting the Helix servers, or if they merely left the door open for other hackers to exploit. Rebecca Crane's skills are not to be underestimated. She created the Animus 2.0, an assassin version of Warren Viddick's original machine. It appears that she was also largely responsible for establishing a new, more secure assassin network. It would seem Crane and Hastings have been promoted within the Brotherhood. There are rumors that they are now leading some kind of hacker collective known as the Initiates, and attempting to lure them to the assassin side.
I'm pretty sure that's one of the spin-off games or books. Initiates. They didn't leave the virus And they didn't leave the door open for someone to come in and plant one. They left the door open for something to come out. Should also be sure to keep an eye out for tablets. I think I was already in this room. I really should have started from one end and went along. I don't think I did that. Hey, there we go. Hi, Evan. I want to diversify our programming a bit and attract a bit of the fringe element in terms of customer base. With that in mind, I thought a series focused on crazy conspiracy stuff might be right up your alley. A few subjects to focus on: Hermeticists, the lost civilization of Lemuria, miracles in the Bible, planetary consciousness, the singularity. I think I saw a video about Lemuria, but I don't remember it. I'd like to see if we can get some big-time celebrities to narrate these things. Now, at first glance, they'll probably balk at the subject matter, but I bet if we feed them the scripted chunks that are out of order, we can easily manipulate them into thinking they are participating in a proper science documentary. Go nuts! Why am I looking around for more tablets? They're not gonna have two in the same room. And just being thorough, double checking this so I can, you know, go in a apparently counterclockwise motion. Every time I see something glowing, it's like, is that a tablet? Is that a tablet? Is that a tablet? Oh, it's just a decorative light on their counter. I mean, I guess decorative lights, I was just thinking, like, it's so stupid that they just have lights on everything. I mean, you need light to see. Like, I guess it's not exactly a stupid idea to put lights on everything if the lights provide light and help you see. You know, lights on a computer mouse, that's ridiculous. But a light-up keyboard? Well, hey, now you can type in the dark. Surprised no one left their tablet in the shower. Okay, checked all the rooms now. I'm just gonna go ahead and try to find all the tablets. That way I can get those guns. Okay, I guess the doors that are erroring are doors that you could use in 4, and you have no point to using in this game. And that was back to the servers, I think. What was down that way originally? Maybe my help? Maybe my map would help. Oh, I got more messages. Dress code. Hooded sweatshirts of any kind are not permitted within the building. If you see any individual wearing a hood of any kind, report them to security immediately. Should the wearer be unpleasant, we strongly recommend the use of umbrellas. What? Oh, should the weather, not the wearer. I thought they meant, like, if the person wearing the hoodie refuses to take the hoodie off, smack them with an umbrella. Anyone displaying an overt fondness for the color gray should also be treated with suspicion. Yeah, finally they're catching on to the assassins wearing white and gray. Overexposure to the animus may result in something called the bleeding effect, where reality becomes indistinguishable from the genetic memories in which you immerse yourself daily. It is possible that the emergency or obstacle you are facing is not there in reality. For example, if you see a fire, take steps to ensure that the fire is real before you act. Quickly and carefully touch the fire. Just stick your hand right into the fire. Just get third-degree burns all over your hand just to be sure that it's real. If the fire is real, remove your hand and proceed to the nearest exit in a calm and orderly manner. If the fire was a hallucination, proceed to Section 11. Psychiatric care. Just a nice reminder. In the event of a fire, yes, leave calm and orderly. I have seen multiple videos about places that have, they were packed. It was a concert and it was packed over capacity, and a bunch of people died because there was some kind of pyrotechnics accident that lit the building on fire, and people got stuck in the doors trying to get out, trying to cram out, trying to rush out. Calm and orderly. It might sound stupid to say that now, but remember, calm and orderly. You're all gonna die if you get stuck. You'll be fine if you're calm and orderly. Helix is the engine that powers Abstergo Entertainment. From time to time, it will be necessary to perform maintenance on the servers to ensure that business continues to run smoothly. We recommend that you take courses on server maintenance. Courses are offered every month at no charge. Ooh, free education. Should a server fail, you will emerge as a hero to your colleagues and superiors if you're able to restore the core segments that power our cloud servers. That feels like a real thing, you know? It's like when you're a person who's not very good with computers and something goes wrong and you can't connect to your printer or something. The person who comes along and helps you connect your printer, it does feel like a hero. Abstergo's revolutionary Helix servers are an attractive target to many types of criminals and malcontents. The disproportioned malcontents. It is important that you do your part to keep our clouds secure and report any anomalous behavior with your Animus workstation or any other Abstergo equipment in the building. That was a reference, by the way, when I said disproportioned malcontents. Trying to remember which song that... Deer Dance, I think. System of a Down. I just want to make sure I say that in case that sounds offensive out of context of the song. At times, the deadlines of virtual feature development can feel overwhelming, and Abstergo Entertainment has a variety of resources for you. Refresh yourself with complimentary Herne Plus energy drinks. Revitalize your body with personalized routines programmed into a body band exercise bracelet. Our in-house psychiatrist can prescribe you midazolam and a stunning array of Abstergo pharmaceuticals to ease your mental anguish and delay the onset of the bleeding effect. Well, isn't that convenient that Abstergo originally dabbled in pharmaceuticals, that they have a stunning array of pharmaceuticals, just in the event that their trademark Animus computer project device gives you a mental breakdown. Load the map, please. Hello? There we go. Okay, cameras. I don't think this game lets you into the camera rooms at any point, does it? Although I feel like I might have already done a computer room and I just forgot. Or camera room.
There's still one last chunk of Shay's data left to explore. It's a bit of a trip, but I think you should see it.
Hang on, let me find tablets. Actually, wait. No, yeah. Go back up. I forgot the thing stopping me from finding more on other floors was security level. So now that I have a higher security clearance, I should go and get them. Man, I wish I could find good, like, royalty-free elevator music that sounds like the elevator music that I hear in my head. Which, admittedly, the elevator music I hear in my head is actually from Little Big Planet. So it's not really, it's not like it's like, man, I wish I could compose so I can make this song that I hear. No, it's literally, I wish I could use the music from Little Big Planet, but I can't because I'm pretty sure it's copyrighted. So I wish there was a royalty-free version that sounded like it. Although I think the one from Little Big Planet 1 might be public domain. I think I saw somewhere that Left Bank 2 is public domain song? I guess I'll have to look that up later. Hey, Felipe. You're getting great data from Fiora Cavaza, but I just want to chime in now and say that I don't want to focus too much on her early life as a courtesan in the Rosa in Fiore. Rather, I want to focus on the intrigue and tension when she betrays her gang. I cannot stress enough how much I do not want Fiora to become a perspective as an over-sexualized object, but rather as a cunning spy who has to make difficult choices to overcome life-threatening obstacles. I'm going to be on your butt about this, so always err on the side of good taste. I believe in you! Man, I swear, some of these emails from Melanie are getting a little bit more angry, I guess. But she ended with "I believe in you," so she's not mad, just disappointed. Apparently this workstation was open. And I missed it. Wait. It's a chibi figure.
It's like there's a big hole where the Arnodorian data should be.
Who's saying that? Hello? Must be the bleeding effect. Oh. Okay. And then maybe if I move this here, and I move that there, and I got it. Spin because it looks cool.
Speak.
Why has Violet DaCosta been removed from Sigma Team?
I'm reassigning our assets as I see fit to align with the goals of the Phoenix Project.
The Phoenix Project? Sigma Team would be of more use hunting down the remaining assassins. Let Delta Team hunt precursor relics instead.
Those relics are the key to sequencing First Civilization DNA. Accomplishing that goal will in turn make the assassins even less of a threat than they are now.
Be that as it may, Agent DaCosta should not be wasted on something like Abstergo Entertainment.
Last year's fiasco with the Sample 17 project showed me that Abstergo Entertainment is more than just a disposable subsidiary. It's the best resource we have to finding new pieces of Eden.
It is a weak link that has been compromised by our enemies time and time again.
All the more reason to have DaCosta secure their access to the cloud servers. We're confident that Melanie LeMay won't fuck it up, like Olivier Garneau.
Bringing a civilian like that into our ranks is also unwise.
Time will tell with Miss LeMay, but she handled the John Standish situation with an even hand. She helped us discover the existence of sages, and in doing so, has done more for Phoenix than you have, Mr. Berg.
She also continues to ignore the presence of the instruments of the First Will within her operation.
Those whack jobs are actually useful to us for now. They're a cheap source of relics we can exploit. If they become too much of a problem, we'll deal with them with the same efficiency we deal with the assassins.
Giving the assassins time to regroup is a tactical mistake. We should strike them now while they are at their most vulnerable.
We value your passion and expertise, Mr. Berg, and your concerns have been noted. Now pack your bags. You've got a busy year ahead of you.
Let me do one more pass, just make sure I got to tablets. I wonder if there are any workplaces in real life. And by real life, I do mean real life this time.
It's like there's a big hole where the Arnodorian data should be.
Thank you. In real life, that actually make you walk around with the tablet. So I can understand a company giving you like certain resources, like, you know, any place that lets you work remotely. They might give you a computer so you can do that. I'm pretty sure I've heard of someone, you know, companies doing that. Then you have, you know, your work computer, but at home. But I don't know about like
Once you go back to
a
finish your
tablet.
story,
Your life is never going to be the same afterwards. You should finish any outstanding business before entering your animus.
Yeah, I am. What do you think this is? Shut up, Violet. Have I been in here yet? I think I was in here. Nice plane. Man, it reminds me of this. I've always thought of it as a transformer, but I think it's more of like a Gundam that can turn into a plane that I got when I was young. My grandma got me, and then I think I broke it. I think I broke its leg or something. Or it might have just popped out and I never could get it to stay back in, but I feel bad about that because it was cool, but I broke it. It's like, why could I be such a dumb kid? Alright, now here is new territory. Level 3 security area that wasn't level 3 before, I think. Actually, no, wait. No, it was. Carefully check the workstation because they can have tablets. I probably shouldn't even be doing the computers because they're not required for anything Shay will get. At least I don't think they have any bearing on Shay. Not gonna get new pistols by hacking the computers.
Field report, Phoenix Project, November 1st, 2000.
Okay, excuse me. I'll listen to that later. Excuse me. I would like to get back to Shay, but I also want to find all the tablets. Man, I'm especially happy that I can play Unity next because of all the references they've had to it in this game. Like that one guy who I could hear through the walls, apparently, saying, it's like there's a big hole where the Arno Dorian information is. Data, whatever he said. Still kind of mad at Ubisoft for doing that. Basically revoking my privileges to having it on a Uplay or whatever their platform is. Because there was a time where they gave it out for free when the real life Notre Dame was on fire. Or had a fire, I guess not necessarily was on fire. They weren't celebrating that it was on fire, they were celebrating that it was still standing. And they're like, hey, we have this really nice recreation of it in Unity. We're going to give Unity away for free so people can experience it. And I got it.
Details of Harlan T. Cunningham's life were difficult to acquire.
Okay, I'll listen to that later. And I took them up on that offer, and I got Unity, and then they took it away. Although, I guess to be fair, I don't know if they took it away or if I just lost the proper login credentials to that account, because, you know, who uses Uplay? Who logs into their Uplay daily? I could have had multiple accounts and just not realized it. So maybe I logged in the wrong account, or maybe switching computers made me lose the privileges or something. Because it doesn't have to be them revoking the rights. But I'm pretty sure they revoked the rights. Like, I'm sure we've all already heard the will probably be a famous quote of them saying, get used to not owning our games. It's like, yeah. And the obvious joke is, we're already used to not owning your games because we don't buy them anymore. But for me, it's true because I had Unity and they took it away from me. So I'm already used to them giving me things and then taking them away. And did the elevators or not close? I think it forgot to close. Well, it's closed now. This guy scared me for a moment. I thought he was a guy who was going to throw story at me.
I just don't get modern art.
Who are you talking to? This isn't modern. This is a classical painting. Makes me think of Dishonored 2. Can't look at that and go modern art. You could call this water cooler modern art. Oh, he's gonna go get some water. Or stare at it and contemplate the meaning of art. I can't say I'm a fan of modern art either. Really not a fan of things that are like... that go out of their way to try to be artistic. Oh, there was no point in coming back up here. There is nothing. And yeah, modern art definitely... modern art and especially postmodern art. Just... they're just in that realm of... hey, look at me, I'm art! Aren't I cool? And then it just makes me not want to think it's cool. Look good, they got a professional working on this instead of me, who sits in the chair all day on my Animus. Okay, maybe I'm just not gonna find all the tablets. I'll check the lobby, because I know there are more rooms there that I can access now. Or should be able to access now. And then if I can't find them, then I'll just move on. I'm pretty sure they're waiting on me to start the end credits by now. Then it'll show me one last cutscene, and then it's gonna be the credits. But I want the pistols in case it's not done. You know, thinking about it, I don't even think I could tell you, like, oh, if you don't like modern art, what do you like? I don't think I could tell you. I don't know that I have one particular style I prefer over any others. Can I go in there? Just start checking my map. When it loads in 10 years. I don't know that there are any particular styles that I prefer above all others. I just like things that look good. That's really all I could tell you. And you know, like modern art just doesn't... modern art and postmodern just doesn't look good to me. Because it's trying to be art. It's not trying to be beautiful. It's trying to be beautiful by default as a result of being art. Which, in my opinion, is not how that should work. You shouldn't be beautiful just because you're art. If anything, you should be art because you're beautiful. But I guess that's not an argument I'm willing to support. Even though I'm the one who said it.
I'm bored out of my skull. But orders are orders, and my orders are to stand right here.
Okay, yeah, I just can't go in there. Hey, tablet I missed. Tablet 13. Hang on, let me see if, so missing 2, 6, 7, 9, 15, and 19. Ooh, subject, Giovanni Borgia. So if I'm reading your reports properly, you're saying Giovanni Borgia was born deformed, miraculously survived, but frequently hallucinated about past lives, and associated with some of the biggest occultists of the Renaissance? That's amazing! Our latest supernatural movie, They Walk Among Us, was met with really mediocre reviews. If we can use these genetic memories to start a new occult thriller franchise, we might be able to win back some of those disgruntled fans. ML, and then a box with a question mark in it, denoting a character that could not be loaded. Is that supposed to be there? Because I think someone on the Ubisoft team just accidentally hit one extra key that is not supposed to... Like they accidentally added an emoji or something. And it just doesn't show up in the game's engine for text.
hand-drawn animations are fantastic.
We're making good progress here.
Hand-drawn animations for what? What are those guys working on? Did that say level 1? No, it's 3. Okay.
How about
So
now?
could I have been down here
No?
this whole time?
Now? No. Shit. Why isn't
Extra
this working?
computer. I'm thinking the way this works... Excuse me. I think they want me to line up to never mind. So these two have to be in that position. Because, yeah, it needs to refract, but then also go through the blue. Oh, no. Wait, maybe? And the refract... No, the wrong way! Okay, well, I can kind of brute force this by just rotating this whole piece until it lands on a solution. I was hoping it would have landed on the solution when I said solution. Oh, that's the wrong ring. Maybe. Nope. Not quite. Definitely not that. Okay. Okay. So I gotta figure out what pattern these are in so I can set them accordingly. You know, it's like the Digipix in Starfield. I was gonna say Starlink. Like, you just gotta figure out how the shapes fit together. Like, you know what I mean? Like... Wrong laser again. Like, these 3 rings here have to go in a particular pattern. So the lasers will always be a certain way. And I think if I set it like that, and then like that, and that should be the top one and the one below it. And then... So that does that one. And then maybe if I take that off of that, and then get this to refract, it should hit the bottom. There we go.
This is a priority message to all Sigma team operatives.
Oh, that looks like it's going to be a long one. Judging by the speed of the time slider. So is this the last computer then? Such a big screen to call that a computer, but it's true, it's a computer. And none of these interact with each other, I think. So I can just put them however I want, I think. I think! Therefore, I am.
The kill box is live. Sorkin's picking off the stragglers as they escape.
Good. Proceed to stage 2.
All points, the word is given. Stage 2 is a go. I repeat, stage 2 is a go.
Get those doors down. 3, 2. Adriano Maestranzi, I have come for you.
What's he holding?
storia, ugly assassini.
Bomb! Berg! Sigma team? Anyone, do you copy?
They got blown up. I just noticed that these are all filed under Otto's profile. Sigma Team's Most Wanted, Berg's Inspiration, The Phoenix Project. And then just generic documents. Oh, right, the emails, okay. Well, that's all the computers, but I didn't want all the computers. I wanted all the tablets so I can get guns. Oh, there we go. The tablets are marked on my map now. This tiny room that you can see all of from the doorway. And I didn't properly search it. I didn't find all the tablets. I'm starting to have second thoughts about doing a feature on Robert de Sable. While he was a great leader, I don't know that there's anything about a knight that fought and died during the Crusades that makes him stand out. I'm wondering if we can leave him aside for now and focus on Madeleine de la Isle, a successful businesswoman in pre-colonial Louisiana, is more of a feel-good success story. I think I agree. Robert de Sable really was not a fleshed-out character. So I don't know that he has anything interesting to say about his existence, aside from being a Knight Templar. So I guess now I'll just check all the... I can check it out. I can check my map instead of going there on foot. This is me being smart. Maybe I do have to go to the floors for the tablet icons to load. So much for being smart. Okay, hopefully that means there are no tablets remaining. So I can go on and hit the button. Go to CCO. You know, I just can't help but think of the elevator fun fact that the closed doors button doesn't do anything. It's just there for symmetry. Which means if you press the closed doors button when someone is coming onto the elevator, you know, when they're trying to catch up and reach the elevator, and you're like, no, I'm just gonna make the elevator go instead of waiting for you. You're a jerk. You're a jerk, and your attempts to be a jerk accomplished nothing. Okay, no more tablets here. Well then, they're all downstairs. Or down elevator. Can you even say downstairs if there are no stairs to this building? That's a fire hazard, you know. Even though I've heard that the thing about not taking an elevator in a fire is not actually good advice, because, you know, depending on how tall the building you're in is, taking the stairs would be way slower than using the elevator and using that to get out safely. But then again, there is such a thing as, you know, the elevator getting too crowded and too many people trying to use it at once. So, oh, this is the wrong floor. So I guess I don't know how safe either option is. Also, if I remember right, the the last elevator I was in, which was in the hotel we were at when we went to DerpyCon, its capacity was supposed to be 3 people, which is ridiculously weak for an elevator. Oh, okay. The other tablets do not show up. Yes, that just sounds ridiculously weak for an elevator. It didn't even account for my whole family. We were 1 person over just by default of us sticking together. Is it gonna... No, it doesn't... Why is there a tablet icon that appears in the corner of the art there? Like, it's not always there. It has to appear? That's weird. Alright, well, apparently the tablets weren't just starting to show up on my map, so I'll just get distracted. I'll just go on. Oh wait, that is my Animus. I was looking around for tablets. It's like, no, that's where I'm supposed to be. Maybe now we'll figure out what Juno wanted. Because she's still a factor. And we still gotta find Eve! Don't think I forgot about that. I play Liberation.
The Royal Palace at Versailles, Louis XVI and Marie Antoinette in residence.
Such decadence.
Good luck, Numbskull.
What luck? I'm viewing a memory.
You certainly look prepared to meet royalty. Perhaps King Louis himself will grant you an audience.
I doubt even these breaches will get me into the king's chambers. Besides, I'm only here to see a business acquaintance.
Yes, I heard a group of merchants would be here today. They might come see my scientific demonstration later.
They really should. They might learn something, though I wouldn't count on their being present. I take my leave. Thank you again, Master Franklin. Now to find Charles and that damned box.
I just realized that this outfit is the outfit you get for beating the game. Which is almost paradoxical. It's like you only get the outfit when you beat the game, but it's the outfit that you're wearing in the end of the game.
That's him. Charles
like
Dorian.
When it skips forward in time. Wait, Charles Dorian? Like, is this gonna say that this is Arno's father? Are we gonna see Shay in forgot the name. Unity. I feel like this actually is what I've like the very, very, very little of Unity that I've seen is like this garden. Because a friend had this, and I remember playing it for a little bit. But I definitely did not play for long, and I don't think I got to anything particularly interesting. Am I able to blend? Yeah, I can blend. Okay. It's a crowd party. No need to worry. I'm still blended. Cool. Excuse me. I actually would... I do think it would be really cool if at this point of the series you start to see more characters return between games. Maybe that's just this particular era where you have, you know, you have 3 as the start of the quote-unquote era. And then that introduces you to characters like Haytham, and then you get to meet Haytham's father, and then Haytham's father introduces you to Adewale, and you see him in this. And you also get to see a younger Achilles in this. Who you bet in 3. And you see Haytham again. I can't open doors. All the Templar training in the world, and I never learned to doors. How am I supposed to proceed then? Is this not a part of the building I'm supposed to be in? If I kill the guard, will I get his key? Oh, the door's... no, it didn't. That's just the decorative molding. Oh, I see. Open window. Uh-oh. Get up. Nope. I'm gonna be detected. Why does drop assassinating never work in these games anymore? It's like ever since Black Flag, which I guess is technically one game ago if you don't count Freedom Cry as its own standalone thing. Even though you can play it standalone, it does work if you like, you could just buy it on its own and play just Freedom Cry. If for some reason you wanted to skip 4, or just weren't interested in it at all. But like Black Flag also has the problem of, like, drop assassinating people never works. I mean, okay, I guess it never works, comma, or parentheses, not comma, parentheses, if they're already looking at you. But you would think someone dropping on you from up high, doesn't matter if you're paying attention or not, they're still gonna hurt you. They're still literally getting the drop on you, and gravity will make that hurt. There's no guard over there by the bookshelf this time. Okay, maybe this time I can hang. There. No, not up. Sideways. Maybe I'm supposed to be going down. But I swear, if this game is ending with what will be the start, if this is going to be the inciting incident for Liberation's story,
I'm Arno.
I think that's him.
With my father. So am I. He
Oh,
has
wait,
important
it just registered. He literally just said, "I'm Arno." This is like when Hatham killed that guy in the theater, and he put his, he was like, shh. And then later in Assassin's Creed 3, you meet that kid as an adult. Except I'm Hatham right now, and then later we will be playing as the kid who we put the, who we told to be quiet. Drop the tray, I guess. We're here to kill his father, and then that's going to be the inciting incident for Unity. That's actually kind of amazing. Like, you could say what you want about, the cinematic universes and the idea of building an overarching narrative rather than having each movie/game stand out on its own.
Protect this artifact with my very life.
But this is really cool. Especially because it's like the one game in the series where you actually play as the enemy the entire game. That they're using that to let you play as the guy who starts off the events of Unity.
You're the traitor.
I'm just finishing old business.
Oh, Connor and his assassins. The American Revolution undid your Templar business.
Then perhaps we shall start a revolution of our own.
He's gonna start the French Revolution? I actually have no idea when the French Revolution happened, so... For all I know, historians could be laughing at me.
Our order, and
the very
all
idea
that for which we stand. Never
of that
share
happening
our secrets,
after
nor
the
divulge
American
the
Revolution.
true nature of our work. Do so until death, whatever the cost. This is my new creed. I am Shay Patrick Cormac, Templar of the Colonial, of the American right. I am an older man now, and perhaps wiser. A war and a revolution have ended, and another is about to begin. May the Father of Understanding guide us all.
Well, I guess I'm not doing all that off-screen stuff I was planning to do this weekend. But cool, we beat it on a Friday, so Monday I can start Unity, which I got today and installed today. That is really cool. And this definitely was a fantastic game. I can't even quantify how or why this is so good, but it is. Like, whoever that was a while ago that I read say that Rogue is like an underrated gem, it absolutely is. It's practically criminal how under the radar this game is, because this game is so it does so much right. It does so much well. It has so many interesting ideas of its own. It's not just Black Flag, but again, are you okay there, game? Game, they're just credits. It's okay. Calm down. Game?
It's my pleasure and privilege to welcome you up here today.
Gotta hand it to you, Numbskull. You proved yourself to be more than a simple research monkey.
The data you extracted from Shay Cormac's memories has served us well.
Shay's story is a message. One that says that when threatened, what an assassin truly wants isn't freedom, but order.
And we represent the highest order there is.
Whatever you learn from your Animus experience only scratches the surface. We have existed since before recorded human history, and have recently been reborn, disguised as Abstergo Industries.
And entertainment.
You have crossed the threshold, and your eyes have been opened. You have seen the world for what it truly is.
There's no turning back now. We got big plans for you.
The Father of Understanding guided you to us, and for that, we are grateful. The test of your true worth begins now. And it begins with a choice.
Join us, and a bright future will be all yours.
Refuse.
Refuse and what? I get to go out to the shooting range and have some target practice? Yeah, like, it's tricky for me because when I look at this, I can't figure out how or why I feel like it's so much better than, for as much as I love 3 and as great as I think 4 is, this feels so much better than both, and I can't even put my finger on what it is. Because honestly, I kept forgetting that I even had the grenade launcher, which is like the big new item. And it's awesome, and it's great to finally have the ability to take out multiple targets at the same time from a distance. Or to put multiple people to sleep at once so quickly like that. But I kept forgetting to use it. And I can't really think of any other new mechanics the game really had other than, like, you know, the Eagle Vision thing where you're like sensing that someone is nearby who's ready to stab you. Which I wouldn't mind if that came back, because that's pretty neat, having like the little Eagle Vision radar thing. I'm definitely not a fan of people jumping out of bushes and stabbing me. I do not like that. Like I said earlier, way like an hour ago by now, I bet. It made sense to have that in this game, but it's still annoying. And yeah, other than that, I don't really know why I thought this game was so good, because I like all the stories. So I wouldn't even say it's like, oh, well, Shay's story is so good. It is good, but it's not the thing that drove me to get 80% or whatever percent I'm ending the game with now. Like, Shay's story had nothing to do with me getting all the treasure chests on all the islands in the North Atlantic and in River Valley. Like, Shay wasn't what made me make all those islands blue. You know, have their icons turn blue to confirm that you have collected everything that there is to do there. And apparently I still missed some hunting challenges. I never got to look where those were. But whatever it was about this game, this was awesome. And I hope that Unity, you know, despite its reputation for being extremely buggy, at least at launch, I hope Unity can carry the momentum forward. At the very least, I would like to have grenades again. Even if I don't get the air rifle with the grenade launcher on it, bringing back the bombs from Revelations, I would love that. Just give me sleep grenades and shrapnel grenades again. I don't need berserk grenades. It's funny, but I never used it. Just bombs are so useful, and it's a shame that so far they mostly just give us smoke bombs. Because like 3 only had smoke bombs, Liberation only had smoke bombs, and 4 only had smoke bombs. It's only until this game that you're getting any grenade other or any kind of bomb other than smoke. And I hope they keep that because they're useful. And firecrackers, those are useful too. That was great that those came back. And they kind of make... I don't know if I really needed them to be ranged, but I think it was a good idea to make them ranged. Because honestly, the times I've thought, hey, let me use firecrackers, I would have actually wanted to put them in front of me like you did in Freedom Cry, because I wanted whoever heard them to come to me so I could kill them. Especially because that was a part of the people who would hide in bushes and stab you, was you could use firecrackers to lure them out. So it would have been great for me to be able to get into a hiding spot, throw firecrackers at my feet to get their attention from a further distance than you could whistle, and then kill them. You know, get them out of the hiding spot to come check the fireworks out, and then you take care of them. So I didn't want to just say kill them again. Stop being so repetitious with how you talk. I think I do know why I like the sea stuff this time more, though. And it's because it didn't just feel like a big empty sea with small little empty islands. It felt like the places I was sailing to were actual places that mattered, and the sailing was just a means to getting there, rather than the... And again, I don't think Black Flag is bad, because they were going for a particular feel. They were going for the freedom of the open ocean, and being a pirate, and looking over on an island and saying, hey, I bet there's treasure over there. And then you stop there, and you get off your ship, and you open up a treasure chest. Or you look over in the distance, and you see a ship, and you're like, I want the stuff they got. And then you raid them. And again, I really think there should be more games like that. So I'm glad Black Flag exists for the people who really want that. But I like this more because it wasn't about being a pirate. It was about you use the ship to get to places. And honestly, this feels like a much stronger follow-up to Assassin's Creed 3 than 4 was, because 4 is so much its own story that the only time it ever connects to 3 is the very, very end, where it's like, oh, and this is my son Haytham. And that's it. Otherwise, it's entirely just about Edward and his pirateness and being a pirate and him and his pirate friends and living in the golden age of piracy. And then it just so happens that his son has a son who you play as in 3. But this you know, it was still in America, but also had, you know, a little bit of Canada and some sections of France. And it expands upon the naval stuff, but it doesn't let the naval stuff consume the whole game. And it also shows like another significant event in history that happened around the same time, the 7 Years' War. You know, so it's like also neighboring in not just time period, but also significant war that happened near, or I guess on, that side of the world. It's like in just about every way, this is like what I think a follow-up to 3 should have looked like. Instead of, hey, we really liked making the at-sea part of 3. How about we do a game that's just the sea? Like, I don't want to... Again, I think 4 is bad. Or, I think 4 is great. I don't want to make it sound like I think it's bad. But 4 is kind of like Color Splash, where, you know, Sticker Star happened and they were like, ooh, we got these ideas. And then they went with those ideas, rather than making a natural evolution and follow-up of what Sticker Star was. Because, you know, I'm sure most Paper Mario fans would tell you, Sticker Star would be alright if you had partners and the cooking system and a story and leveling up and badges. That's what this game is like. This game is like if you took 3 and said, hey, okay, so it's cool that you could go to sea, but what if you could do it whatever you wanted? And also, we're going to give you more tools for being an assassin. So we're going to give you more, you know, we're going to give you sleep darts, berserk darts. We're going to give you distraction tools. We're going to allow you to put multiple people to sleep from a distance, so it's easier to sneak around. A more natural evolution of what Assassin's Creed was at that point, and building on it rather than focusing entirely on one part that the developers liked. Which is, it's cool that they got to do that, you know, work on something that they were excited about. Which also makes it sad that apparently Skull and Bones sucks. That apparently it was, assuming it was the same part of Ubisoft, which I guess doesn't necessarily have to be the case. I'm sure whoever worked on Assassin's Creed 4 probably doesn't work at Ubisoft anymore because of all the layoffs and crap. Plus, also, sometimes people just leave for better jobs. Like, you know, I don't think Rare has had layoffs, but, or, you know, it's probably not as bad as what's happening now. But most of the people who worked at Rare who made, like, Banjo-Kazooie aren't there anymore, even though Rare still exists. And I don't even know that all the same people who worked on Banjo-Kazooie are in Playtonic, who make the ukulele games. So there's that too. Also, now that I think about it, it's completely off topic. I would like to see Playtonic make another franchise. Ukulele's cool, but I want to see what other ideas they got. I want to see what other kinds of things that they wanted to work on that they weren't being allowed to work on while at Microsoft because Microsoft just made them make Kinect games. You know, wasn't it when Freedom Cry finished? I was sitting there like, man, the only thing I want Rogue to do, I want the blunderbuss to come back, and I want Sea to feel, I want exploring the sea to feel more worthwhile. Well, they didn't bring the blunderbuss back, but they did make sailing feel worth it. And I've definitely got to be sure to remember to read the Animus Fragment stuff that I have. I'm not going to try to get them all now that I won't be playing this game Monday. But I would like to read what I have to understand that side of the story, because it's about Juno, and they didn't end the story about Juno. You know, they didn't end the story talking about what Juno was up to. She's making Abstergo's Helix system go crazy, but that's all we know. Frankly, we don't even know that. That's more of an assumption. An educated assumption. Well, I guess I'm gonna be stuck sitting here on the credits for another half hour. So, just peeking over at Discord to see what people are talking about. Looks like some people talk about Dota, I guess. I think that's what that is. Or maybe it's League of Legends. I honestly can't tell the difference. So I've been playing Donkey Kong 64 again. Completely apropos of nothing, because I just need to talk over these credits, and it's going to take a long time. I've been playing Donkey Kong 64 again, because I was rewatching Nintendo Capri Sun's Let's Play of that. It's because I'm kind of out of things to watch right now. I'm just like, I don't know what I want to watch. I guess I'll just watch some Let's Play reruns, basically. And today, I got the 64 coin, or the Nintendo coin, which is a collectible you get for beating the classic arcade Donkey Kong within Donkey Kong 64 twice. I think it's once on easy and once on hard. Which I think the ironic part is, I don't think you get extra lives on easy, but you can earn one on hard if you make it to the third of the 4 stages. So ironically, that makes it a little easier. But they do have some like extra I don't want to say like extra obstacles, because except for like the first stage, I don't think there's actually any new obstacles. I think they maybe move more erratically or something. Because like the third stage, which I think is called 75 meters, because it's how high up the tower you're climbing to chase Donkey Kong. In that one, they have these springs that are Donkey Kong is throwing springs, and they bounce along the top and then down the right side. So as you're making your way along the stage, you go up the right side, and you have to watch out for the springs coming down as you jump across the platforms. And I'm fairly certain that on easy, the springs always bounce the same way, but on hard, they bounce one of 2 ways, and as far as I can tell, there is no way to tell which way they're bouncing. So you basically just have to just go for it, which is really frustrating, but it's an arcade game, so I get it. But when I first beat the game, when I first beat Donkey Kong 64, I used save states at the start of each stage, I think. I definitely used them to skip the part where you gotta, you know, when you lose, you get kicked out of the game, and then you gotta start it up again by pulling the lever. I would always use save states to skip stuff like that, so I could start at the very beginning of whatever thing I was doing. Because it's annoying whenever you lose and it's like, oh, you lost. Do you want to try again? And then you hit yes. And then it's like, here's the minigame. Here's how it's played. It's like, just shut up. Let me start it. But this time, I did not use any save states to play Donkey Kong. I have been using save states to, you know, save, just in case like something goes wrong and it doesn't load my save file correctly when I start the game up. So I have been using them that way, but I have not used them to cheese any minigames. And like getting the Nintendo coin was like the one thing I felt bad about not doing quote-unquote legitimately in my first playthrough, so I'm kind of proud of myself for doing it without save states this time. Like, anytime I game overed, I would start from the very beginning of Donkey Kong. And it's annoying whenever you get a barrel in the face and then it's like, oh, you lose, game over, and then you gotta pull the lever again. But it was doable. 75 meters still sucks. Those freaking springs are stupid. And I also don't like the second stage, which is like at a pie factory or something. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be pies on conveyor belts. For some reason, those are really tricky for me to jump over. So I keep dying to pies, which is the dumbest thing. Like, it's a pie. You don't die from pie. You don't die from stepping on a pie. But that's what happens. Also, if you've never played the original Donkey Kong, there was ludicrous fall damage. Like, you will die from falls, but it doesn't take much to kill you from the fall. Like, on stage 3, if you're going up the right side and you decide that you're gonna backtrack, you can actually die from falling on those platforms that are arranged like stairs. At least I think. I know you can die trying to jump onto the elevator that's on the left side of the stage. Like, if you jump when the elevator is level with the platform that you're on, like you think you would, and the elevator's going down, because there are multiple elevators. Some go up and some go down. And you have to use both. If you jump for the one that's going down when it's level with your platform, by the time you reach where the platform is, it will have already gone down low enough for you to die from fall damage. So you basically have to jump for it before it's level with your platform. You have to jump sooner than makes sense if you played like basically any other platformer. But it's one of those things that you can get used to. Unlike the springs that have no pattern seemingly. And the pies that are, for some reason, really hard to jump over, even though they're pies. Also, now that I think about it, I think this time when I got the Nintendo coin, both of the times I've gotten to the final stage, I've beaten it. It's like the final stage is the easiest. Like, no joke, I have died multiple times on stage 1, but not 4. That's weird. But yeah, I just really like Donkey Kong 64. Like, I know people complain about, oh, there's just too many collectibles. You gotta explore the whole world like 5 times. Because you gotta do it for each character. You can only pick up their collectibles as that character. It's not it's not really that bad. Because for one thing, you can make mental notes of where collectibles are, so you're not exploring it 5 times, you're exploring it once and then going, okay, I need to go over there as Chunky and get his bananas, and then I also gotta come back as Lanky and pop a balloon. Like, there's not always collectibles for all 5 characters in every single corner of the world. It's very easy to figure out where you do and do not need a character. But also, like, the collectibles are not so extremely well hidden that it's all that annoying finding all the collectibles. So for me, it's actually kind of relaxing going around getting all the stuff. Even if some of the collectibles can be hard, you know, some of the golden bananas. I wish the game didn't use mini-games so much, because sometimes, like, you know how in, like, Mario 64, you would, like, complete a platforming challenge, and then at the end of it, there would be a star? And then you pick up the star, and that's the end of it? Sometimes Donkey Kong 64 has that platforming challenge, but then at the end, instead of a star, it's a mini-game barrel. And I think the game could be made a whole lot better if you just simply cut out those minigames, or those instances of the minigames. Because I think it's fine having the minigames here and there, like in places that are like easier to get to. But they absolutely do not belong at the end of a platforming challenge. You shouldn't end a sequence with the minigame. The minigame should be it. It should be the only thing. Like, there's one banana that you can get that it's like counted as one of the overworld bananas rather than like inside of one of the levels. That it's, or the hub world, I should say, rather than overworld. It's part of the hub world's collectibles. And basically what you do is you just go into a doorway that's up on a tower, and then you use Diddy's ability to jump really high, and then it throws you right into a minigame barrel. That's a perfectly acceptable place to have a minigame. Because all you did was you got to that spot and you jumped really high. Like, all it takes is the ability to go up that tower, which I think you do need to beat like 2 bosses for that part of the hub to open up. But then once that part of the hub opens up, all you need is to have gotten that ability with Diddy, and then you get to that spot with Diddy, and you use that ability. So it makes perfect sense to put a minigame there, because otherwise it would just be a free banana, basically. But there are some minigames that show up absolutely more than they should. Like, the instantaneous example I think of, the thing I think of immediately is Batty Barrel Bandit, which is basically just a slot machine where you press A at the right time and line up 4 gold bananas on the slots. That minigame shows up like 4 times. You only need to see it once. You see it once, you get the idea, that's it. It does not need 4 instances, and it definitely does not need a harder version where pressing A when the banana is on screen does not land on the banana. I think the game would be a whole lot better off if you just cut out all the extra instances of Batty Barrel Bandit. And really any other minigame that's on there that gets harder than is fun. And there is that one minigame that is notorious in Donkey Kong 64. Beaver Bother. I actually like Beaver Bother. I can't say it, apparently. I got tongue-tied, but the only thing wrong with Beaver Bother is that it's actually like a little bit glitched. So what you do is you just basically herd some beavers into a hole. You just chase them until they fall into the hole. But they don't always go in. If they could fix that, Beaver Bother would be not so bothersome. It would bother no one. as it is, I still prefer it to Batty Barrel Bandit. Because the strategy to Batty Barrel Bandit is you memorize the slots and you press A when it's about to be on a banana. At least for the harder ones, where they're going faster and the timing doesn't line up with what's on there. So, like, you have to that's the strategy. You memorize the slots so you know when a banana will show up on the slots so you can press it in time. And then you do that like 3 or 4 times per minigame. Beaver Bother doesn't really have a strategy because it's broken. And if you fixed it, it would still be easy. You just run around in circles, scaring beavers into the hole until you win. There's also another minigame that, like, is actually broken because it goes fast, but its speed was meant to be throttled by the natural lag of native Nintendo 64 hardware. So if you're not playing on an actual Nintendo 64, it goes too fast and it's impossible to react to the thing. It's basically whack-a-mole where you hit the banana. Like, think of whack-a-mole, but all the moles show up at once, and only one of them is supposed to be hit. So, like, the screen will go dark, and then it'll light up, and you have to hit the one that's the banana. If you hit anything else, you lose a point. And it'll be in random spots. I'm sure you can imagine if it's going too quickly, you just physically cannot react fast enough to hit the banana when it shows up. So that's another thing they need to fix. Also, I just remember there was a race where it's actually the same race twice, I think, but the second time he goes faster, which is also throttled by the native lag of the 64. I think there's some kind of glitch with. Excuse me, I'm burping. There's some kind of glitch with that, where it'll be like ridiculously difficult if you're not playing on a Nintendo 64. Oh, I think the credits are ending. Which, not to brag, but I've beaten that as well also. But yeah, if it would be cool if they could fix that as well. Like, I would definitely love a Donkey Kong 64 remaster where they fix the broken minigames and then ideally also cut out superfluous duplicates of minigames. We don't need 4 instances of Batty Barrel Bandit. I forgot this is the remaster version of Rogue. I forgot this was not the original launch of Rogue. Well, is there anything gonna start up here? Nope, just load me back into the open world. Alright. Well then, that's it. I will see you Monday when we start Unity. And I'm looking forward to it. Man, I gotta wait the whole weekend to start Unity. Dang it. Bye. I don't know why that sound effect doesn't always work. Why do you not always work?